I was gonna rip his heart out, I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been.
I got loyalty inside my DNA.
My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable.
I got loyalty inside my DNA. I got loyalty, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA.
It doesn't faze me what anyone says about me. It doesn't matter what anyone says about me. You know what I mean? I'm a totally different entity what other people think. Michael and Tyson are two different people. I'm Tyson here. To my children, and my wife, I'm Mike and Daddy, but I'm Tyson here. Tyson's nothing. Tyson's just a freak. Tyson's just somebody that generates a ton of money. No one knows me. No one has any kind of consideration for my feelings, my pain, anything I've ever been through in my life.
I've never feared any man in my life. Since I was a boy, there's never been a man but Allah that can put fear in my heart. There's no one ever put fear in my heart, no man. All right, I watched him fight the before. And if he fights me like he fights he's going home in a body bag. I am who I am, and I'm gonna die being who I am, and I'm gonna live being who I am. This is just who I am. And if you can't handle me being who I am, you have a problem within yourself. I never violated or hurt anybody that didn't have it coming to them.
I just want to be normal. This is what you said. What is normal to you?
The reality is I'm never gonna be normal.
But you want to be.
Yeah, but it's never gonna happen.
You don't think you're a loser.
No, I never said I was.
But you
I never said I was a loser.
But you
I never said I was a loser.
But you said, quote, recently, I have no future.
Yeah, probably.
Would you mean that?
Yeah.
You really believe that?
Well, yeah. I'm a real pessimist. All my life I've been that way.
But only a loser would say, I have no future.
Well, I'm not a loser. I'm probably a up, but I'm not a loser. No, no loser.
Happiness. Is that the biggest challenge for you in your life, is to find happiness?
I don't know. Probably not in this lifetime. I'm not a bad boy. I don't believe I'm bad. Black automatically indicate negativity, I believe. Devil food's cake is black, angel food cake is white. But the reality, this is just who I am. I dress in black because my heroes dressed in black. And that was the way Joe Gans and all those guys, that's what they did. Wore black boots, black shorts, and they fought. And those are the guys that I look up to those guys. That's why I really started fighting. Because I looked in a book one day and I saw some men with their shirts off and they had a bunch of muscles. And I read what they're capable of doing, and they did a lot of damage physically to people. And I wanted to be like that.
You know, I just get upset. Only time I get upset because I look at these guys, you know, and they try to intimidate me. And I hate the fact that the guy tries to intimidate me, looks at me mean.
That stare down during the...
Yeah, because that's irrelevant. That doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean... But just the fact that they go through the whole ceremonial, you know, looking at me, let me hold me back for a look like I'm going to kill him. Oh,
It makes you mad.
Yeah, I get upset. And these guys, I mean, I think they're garbage. I mean, when they mention my name, I want the veins to turn white. I want them to sweat blood. I'm going to do damage on them.
That scared me.
What does it take for a real knockout puncher to get the job done?
Well, there's certain kind of knockout punches. There's something, being a big man really doesn't matter. It has no significance in knocking out someone. The main point is the quickness and what you throw the punches and that leverage is what you have in the shoulder snap. And the object of really knocking out an individual is throwing a punch where he can't see. And when there's combination punches, and when you throw punches and you keep his mind preoccupied with the body punches, and the other two head punches that come to the head are the knockout punches. And then again, there's one punch knockout, which they throw one punch to the body, boom, boom, and then the other punch to the head, which again, the opponent's mind is so preoccupied on the one punch, which rattles him just a little bit, and then that's when the other punch comes in.
Man, listen, right? I don't know nothing about being a heavyweight champ. Only thing I know how to fight, right? Right? Shit, no, really. I'm not saying like I'm a black person, but I'm a street person. I don't even want to be a street person. I don't even like typical street people. But that's just who I became and what happened in my life and the tragedies in life made me that way. But you know, I'm Mike. You know, I'm not malevolent or anything. I just am. I know your guys talk bad about me and you got a really bad snick out there about me, but I'm gonna make sure you talk about me. Your grandkids and kids after that are gonna know about me. I'm gonna make sure of that. They're never gonna forget about me.
Like, what are your insecurities?
My insecurity is performance. My insecurity is performing well.
In the ring.
Yeah. I totally will lose my mind after a bad performance. I totally freak. I totally freak. Let me tell you, it haunts me. It haunts me. I totally freak.
Because you're embarrassed, you're humiliated. You feel like
and
you
people
let somebody...
people watch me fight because they say, "Wow, you still look great." A win is a win, but I fight for perfection.
Do you achieve it?
Huh? Nah, no one does. But we aim for it.
You don't know me. You know what I do. But your guys can't define me, define my work as a father. I'm many things, you know. I'm many things. Yeah, I'm a convicted. I'm a hellraiser. I'm a father, a loving father. I'm a semi-good husband. You know what I mean? What? You know what I mean? I'm just a man out here trying to enjoy I was born poor. I ain't never had nothing, man. I don't know how to act, all right? But the real thing is, I'm just here to be me. I don't care what you think I am or who anyone thinks I am. At this stage of my life, but yeah, I'm pretty much of a tyrant titan. Yeah, that's who I am.
Anyone can win a championship match. Anyone could win a world basketball championship. Anybody could win the Grand Slam. But it's the people that can come back from the brink of destruction and almost down and out. When your manhood, your pride, everything's almost stripped, and come back and conquer at the top of your game. Now that's the separation between a super champion and just an average champion.
Well, you are indeed a super champion, Mike Tyson.
I'm not afraid of nobody or anything, but Allah. You know what I mean? And I know I got my issues. I'm belligerent. I'm sometimes vicious and violent, but that's just because of what happened. Yo, anybody, look at my life. Look at me. I've been embarrassed, humiliation, degradation, and any other TION you can name that's negative, right? But listen. And you're gonna ask me why I'm angry, why I'm like this, and all of a sudden I look back in retrospect and say, oh man, I've been devastated. And the only thing you can say is that I'm paid, I'm rich, and my life and soul's been torn apart. I love you too.
Mike is a complicated individual.
He looked like he could kill somebody.
Unapologetically open and honest.
You could not have a better friend than Mike Tyson.
Were you an unhappy kid?
I knew I had something and I had to let it out. I've been listening to people tell me I wasn't going to do anything with my life.
Michael is intimidating. He cannot control his temper.
I was going to kill him if I had to.
He's my boy. He's with me.
Mike Tyson was called the baddest man on the planet because he was the baddest man on the planet.
When Tyson fought, everybody stopped to watch. The world stopped.
People feared him. They thought their life was going to end.
Whoa.
Everybody was looking for the next Ali, and then here comes Kid Dynamite.
You have a sledgehammer, man. You ready to hit that? Is it how did I ever be hit?
I mean, no fighter wants to get run over by a truck.
There's few people in the world that go by one name.
Tyson.
Tyson.
Tyson? Because he's the most recognizable face on the planet.
I was molested as a child.
What kind of impact do you think that had on you?
It made me have to be tough for the world I lived in.
You didn't carry that rage with you?
Could have, definitely that, no doubt about it. If we put it in that perspective, yeah.
I'm not going to be picked on.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be bullied.
Never again.
I'm not going to be grabbed by some guy.
Never again. It's talking about my character and my discipline, and I didn't know what discipline was, so he explained to that. Discipline is doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it.
Mike, did you love him or you were afraid of him?
Both.
Really?
Yeah. Listen, I'm a young black kid from the hood, right? If you said something disrespectful about my fighting, cause I beat you and stop punching you. So, I said I dedicate my life to him for that. I wish I could say he was just this white man I played. I wish I could say that. But that's not how it goes.
Mm-hmm. Do you miss him to this day?
Let me tell you what happened, man. I'm in SPARFIT, detention for boys.
And Muhammad Ali, they showed the movie The Greatest. It's like 77, 76, I'm 11 years. They played Ali, and then Ali walks in and talked to the kids. And I saw him, I saw everybody going crazy. I said, I want to be like him. And from there, I go upstate New York. There's a guy that used to be a professional boxer named Bobby Stewart. Mr. Stewart taught me how to box, and eventually he said, I want to introduce you. So he took me upstairs, I met Customado. This is all in a couple of months since I've seen Ali.
It's like a movie.
I knew I was going to be successful. I knew everything was going to go right. I knew it. It was in my blood. I was on that kid, but I said, I want to be like that guy. And it just started working.
Did you want to be a boxer? Was that something that you wanted to be growing up? Like
my first fight, this guy took one of my pigeons. And so I said, please, give my bird back. He's an older guy. I must have been 9. He must have been 15 or 12, 15, 13. He was a teenager. And I said, give my bird back. He said, you fat. So he took my birds. He gripped my bird's head off, and he hit me with the bird. Mm-hmm. And some other guy that used to abuse me and bully me, he said, yo, man, fight him back. He just said, man, he just got tired. Everybody just said, this shit, man, you got to do something. And I never fought nobody before. I fought back, and you know what? I can fight real good. Mm-hmm. So after that, everybody would bring other kids from different neighborhoods around to fight me for money. God gave me the ability as a young boy to know that I was going to be somebody that the world would know.
You knew from the beginning the world was going to know who Mike Tyson was?
100%, yeah.
At what age did you know that?
14.
Why is that?
Because I was beating everybody at 14.
So you knew at 14, I have a skill set that very few people have.
More than a skill, I had a mindset, more than my skills, I had the mindset.
What's the mindset, if you were to unpack it?
No, to kill, destroy, break them down. It's just, I'm the greatest. In order to be the champ, you have to live a lifestyle of the champ.
When you was going into like them early fights, right? You walk into the ring, what is that shit like? Like you felt, did you feel like part of you nervous, like tense, but the other part like you gonna kill somebody?
No, I'm not nervous, I'm scared. Because I'm a scary guy. Because I've been picked on all my life, I've been abused all my life. People did anything they wanted to me, so I have natural fear of not being safe. That's who I am naturally. So now I got it with this weird self-confidence and violence and stuff. So now I'm sadistic, because I'm afraid I'm gonna get hurt.
Yeah, so it's like, I gotta hurt this guy before he hurts me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The more I hurt them, the more spectacularly I hurt them, the better my life would be.
Yep.
And that's how my mindset was. See all your fights and stuff? All your knockouts is spectacular. You know what that means? All this good stuff happening to you, know what that means? That you're favored by God. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You know that, right? But this is something that you may not know too. When you're favored by God, you're also favored by the devil. He's coming for you too. So you just gotta be strong and stay on the right side. You stay with who brought you here. You go home with the guy that brought you to the dance. You have to be disciplined. Disciplined is doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it. Say, maybe I'm gonna go home tonight. No doubt. Doubt should be eliminated. You should be a doubt annihilator. You should be an annihilator of doubt. You kill people in the ring, you should kill doubt in your mind and in your soul and your heart. Kill it. It's dead. Fight it every day because it's going to be hard. It's not going anywhere. You're going to try to throw as many negative thoughts at you as possible. And you got to throw as many and triple the positive thoughts. Whatever, throw 3 of them, you throw 16 back at them. How much you love yourself and how great you are. And how you love God for your hands and your feet and your legs and your skin and your movements and everything. Thank you, your gratitude. Your blessings triple when you have gratitude. I can't believe I wanted to die so often when I was younger. I said, God, I hate living. Now I get 53, I love living. I don't want to die. I hate the fact that I got to die now.
What's the motivation?
Just for me, it absorbed my existence, and realized that life was a joke. I took it too serious.
100%.
Not long after this, I'll die soon, and I won't exist anymore. And then I have to go to the other world. I want to see what that's like. I can't believe this energy that I have just dies and it doesn't exist. It may not live here no more, but it has to go somewhere.
100%.
Because life is great, so death has to be just as great as life. No, you have to hit rock bottom. That's the way up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, rock bottom is beautiful. The struggle of coming back it's beautiful. That struggle, it's hard. It doesn't appear like it's beautiful while you're going through it, but it's just you're being tested, and without a test, there's no testimony. Life tests you. Sometimes life annihilates you, but it's only up to you if you want to take some more. It's gonna dish it out, but eventually, if you don't quit, it'll be merciful to you. My father's a real serious guy. I would never want to have an altercation with him. Even as champion of the world, I'm still a little area of him. He was just that kind of guy. He's killed people, he's done bad stuff. He was just that kind of guy.
So your dad was feared by others?
He was an interesting guy. He's a preacher. He's a preacher, okay?
He's a preacher now?
Yeah. No, he's always been in the church. He's born in the church, raised in the church. Preacher, deacon, preacher. Yeah, listen, mean motherfucker. I'm aware that a lot of people next to me watch me and may look up to me and think I'm a certain kind of guy, I'm a good guy. But they have to understand that I'm not worthy of praise. Only God is worthy of praise. It's true. And they do these things. I used to look at YouTube and I see guys have Mike Tyson, immortal, Mike Tyson, God, and I'm not worthy of that.
You are, Mike.
Hey, stop. I know me. You can think what you want, but I know. Not for somebody to praise me or anything, no. I'm always just Mike. I was one of those people that worship people because I had nothing. Imagine how low I had to be to worship a nothing. Somebody that's nothing, and I worship them.
Can I say something?
You say anything. I'd love for you to talk to me, brother.
You had to go through all of that so that you could change the world, dude.
Really, I don't see that. I don't know.
You don't realize how many lives you're changing, saving, because of who you are and what you've been through and how you're willing to speak about it now.
One of the first things Cuss ever told me was this invention called the Willie, right? It's named after light heavyweight champion Willie Pastrana, right? Let me explain this. Cuss will call out a number. Cuss will call out these numbers, right? Cuss will call these numbers out, and I'm gonna do it slow because I'm an old motherfucker now, right? But Cuss will call the numbers in rapid succession. It would go something like this: 1 left hook to the jaw, boom. 2 right hook to the jaw, boom. 3 left uppercut. 4 right uppercut. 5 left hook to the liver. 6 right hand to the spleen. 7 jab to the head. 8 jab to the body. Fuck, I'm glad I don't have to do that for a living no more. God damn.
If God just came down and gave you a laptop or a computer or a phone and said, you have the chance to send an email to Cuss Casamano, what would you write in that email to Cuss?
Wow, oh shit. How did I do? That's what I say, how did I do?
Don't forget to like and subscribe.